My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire, where we're going to be playing the daily challenge for the 15th of May 2019. It is the Cursed Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with the Cursed Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvu Doll. Vintage, normal enemies drop relics instead of cards. And Terminal, whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP, start each combat with 5-plated armor. So, because normal enemies dropping relics instead of cards, we're going to have a difficulty getting the amount of cards that we want to dilute all of the curses that are going to be in our deck. So we're going to have to look for other ways to avoid the negative of all of the curses. One of the things that comes to mind is the discard synergy. Oh, Burst up there on the second in the leaderboard. Well done. Well damn done. Time for us to give us our shot. Alright, let's see which one of these paths we want to take. So, we've got a couple things that we can do. We can fight more normal enemies in order to get more relics. Or, we can go to more question marks so we get the opportunity to possibly remove cards from the deck, add cards to the deck, or get relics. Okay, so maximum is 3 elites. I can open by getting 4 relics before I go for the first elite. But the problem is, pushing through elites here is not going to be a concern of whether or not I have relics. It's going to be a concern of whether or not I have curses and whether or not I have cards. So I think I go for the question marks. That's another thing that the question marks offer to us, which is... Ooh, right. Cursed Key actually means we're probably fine regardless. Never mind. But another thing that question marks offer to us is the ability to pick up curses, because curses translate directly into damage for us. Through the Duvu Doll, they become a point of strength each. Sweet. Alright, bag of marbles at the start of your combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Actually pretty damn good. Remove a card from the deck. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to do this at this point. Let's get probably a defend out of there right now. Ooh, this is another removal. But I probably just want to go with the upgrade, specifically on neutralize, because I'm going for elite Sys floor. More bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop, as well as a curse. Great. This could all have scarcely worked out better. Alright, let's get some more multi-attack cards. Frozen Egg, whenever you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it. Now, fighting elites is obviously a pretty high priority for us. Just due to the fact that elites drop relics as well as card choices, so we'll finally be able to get something from those. And, I mean, if we can perfect each boss along the way, I'm not going to complain about that. We only need 1 defend each hand in order to have that. Yeah, until we have a turn like this and I get really sad because 2 defends! Didn't have either of them! Damn it! Oh, well. 3 attacks in the sand at the very least? No? Fine then. Just collect our lethal. And Anchor started combat with 10 block, as well as Noxious Fumes and Accuracy, both pre-upgraded. Accuracy is really interesting because Shivs deal 5 additional damage, and we kind of want to put Shivs in this deck anyway because we have the Duvu Doll. So adding strength to a multitude of small attacks is particularly effective. I think we will take the accuracy here. It's going to be really difficult to find any Shiv cards, but I have faith. I think we'll be able to manage. The Courier, the Merchant Resource card, Relics and Potions, all prices increased by 20%. Very important pickup in this kind of a run. Alright, I'll full defend this turn, but that's going to make the rest of my life much harder. hasn't done it yet. Now my life is harder. Okay, let's use a skill potion looking for the possibility to kill. That's not the possibility to kill, but it is the possibility of full defense this turn as well. Hell yeah. Gremlin knob down perfectly. Ornamental Fan, whenever you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Obviously really good for us. Flechette, we don't have enough skills in our deck to make Flechette particularly effective. We may just take a quick slash here to dilute the deck and give us a little bit more damage. I feel like that's probably the correct decision. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Hopefully we end up with the blue candle so that I can burn the innate curse that we just got there. Writhe, burning the innate curse, losing 1 HP, using the blue candle to do so. And then that draws us 3 cards from the Centennial Puzzle, kind of offsetting the card negativity of all of the curses that we'll have in the deck by that point. I mean, 3 attacks or a defend, hell yes, is enough to block us right now. Thanks to the plated armor pitching in as well. Okay, frontliner is 3 strikes away from dead. Or just dead. Had to use a quick slash, but it's fine. Damn it! This is the absolute worst. Had double defense last turn. Had double attack this turn. Not triple attack, just double. Damn it. Vajra started combat with 1 strength, as well as... really? Still trying to give me that Noxious Fumes. Interesting. Probably don't want the Noxious Fumes. Doppelganger is there's a little bit of a problem with Doppelganger because of the normality in the deck, so I might end up drawing a lot of cards and then not being able to do anything with any of them. And Bane, I mean... yeah, unless I have the funnel poisoning everyone at the start of each combat, I probably don't want that. Noxious Fumes is good for long fights, but because we're in a Cursed run, fights shouldn't be long, so Noxious Fumes just should not be a good option for us. Yeah, we can't take any of those. I think I might just upgrade all of my damage cards first. Oh, right, that wasn't normality in my hand. I could have actually played out my entire hand there. That's my bad. Shuriken, every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Okay, yeah, we're definitely just looking for shivs at this point. Although I might want to be upgrading defensive cards. Come on. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. It's going to have to be a shop that we pick up the shivs in. At least at this rate, that's what it looks like it'll have to be. At the very least, we picked up an extra strength from the Shuriken. Great. Yeah, I can attack again. These are going to be the big problematic turns. Okay, so the enemy is attacking for... I'm defended for 21. The enemy is attacking for... Yeah, no, I can double hit. It's fine. Is this going to be a triple hit turn? Oh, yes, it is. I mean, maybe we actually perfect the first floor boss here. I wasn't kind of planning on it, but hey, if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. I honestly didn't think it was likely we were going to be able to do this. And in fact, I still, yeah, don't think it's likely we're going to be able to do this. Yeah, we will be taking damage here. And we even drew normality. Wow. So now I can go back to pretending I don't care about score. Alright. Speed Potion as well as Glass Knife, definitely. Storm of Steel, though. Ooh, okay, hang on. I thought it was Glass Knife, definitely, just because Glass Knife hits twice, so it just destroys targets with a bunch of strength. But Storm of Steel is discard your entire hand, so that discards all of my curses as well, and adds a shift to my hand for each of them. Yeah, let's do Storm of Steel. Busted Crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card wards have 2 less cards to choose from. Okay, and... what card selections? Just the ones after bosses and elites? That's so few. I'm not going to play around those. Hopefully I get some early shops here. Okay, I need... do I need Storm of Steel upgraded? What do I need here? Own Memory, negate the next curses you obtain is... bad, Ryan. You know that, Ryan. You know that. You're not supposed to take that item. Skip over Mori. Yeah, become cursed with regret. Thank you. I will take every single curse the game wants to offer me. At the very least, that didn't draw Storm of Steel. That would have been sad. Or a Calcum, if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Upgrade a card. Sure, we'll upgrade the Storm of Steel for 3 extra damage per shiv. I mean, if I can kill the backliner without getting punished there, that's really good. I mean, I just don't play the defend. The Orichalcum defends me for more. I can't play this Storm Steel, unfortunately. Reason being that the later that I played it, the less impactful it was going to be. And if I played it at the start, I wasn't going to be able to defend for enough to be comfortable. These curses are definitely having a severely negative impact on our deck. But as soon as we find just the blue candle, we're fine. Ninja Scroll. At the start of each combat, add 3 shivs into your hand. Really huge for us. Incredibly important. I'm actually just going to use the Storm Steel, discarding the unupgraded shivs, getting upgraded shivs back. So 16 apiece, 32, 32. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Pretty good opening hand. Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Blade Dance! Really? Okay. Thank you. Really? We get normality in this hand. Ugh. Alright, so I can't play accuracy. I just play my 3 attacks then. So that gets me a point of strength as well as the full block from Ornamental Fan. So I almost full block this turn. In fact, I get to draw 3 extra cards this turn as a result. Hey, then I'm going to Storm of Steel and just kill. If I'd ordered those attacks better against different targets, I don't think I could have killed that turn, but I could have avoided the regret. Macquarie Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies, and ooh, beautiful. Game. Damn it! If the final card that it drew there was Storm Steel, I was going to be so pleased. God damn, normality causing so many problems. And that regret draws at the end of my turn, so I might end up drawing, yeah, Storm of Steel that I desperately didn't want to draw at that point in time. Okay. Just to make sure that I don't draw Normality and end my own turn there. Back preparation. At the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Great. Our opening hand is now 10 large. Do I take a Sucker Punch just to dilute the deck? I probably do keep this as a Pauper deck at this point. Not Pauper, sorry, a Highlander deck. Yeah, I probably don't take a Sucker Punch then. Okay, now we have 2 regrets in the deck, so I have to remove the regret if I want it to be a Highlander deck. Right, Highlander is stopped by that, I have to imagine. Blue Candle, unplayable curse cards can now be played. Incredibly important. Most important pickup that we could have made. Toxic Egg, when you bet skill cards to your deck, upgrade it. There's also a finisher there as well. Interesting. Footwork. Doesn't really seem like it's a good pickup here. The Toxic Egg is good for picking up the right cards, but I just don't think we do that anymore. With all of these bad cards diluting our deck, I think we need like a bunch of draw. But it's not on offer here. I don't have a shop guaranteed later this floor, so I'm worried that I might just buy through negative things. Toolbox does nothing for me because it can't add a card to my opening hand. So we'll take a Toxic Egg, I guess. Warpaint upgrades 2 cards for me, sure. Lantern. Bottled Flame, make up choose an attack, start each combo that only opening hand. We'll take Finisher, and then we'll take the Bottled Flame, putting Finisher in the opening hand, and then we'll take Kunai. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex. Take a Dagger Throw as well. Seems a really good way to just get rid of a card. Sure. And now we'll upgrade the Finisher. This is going to be really interesting because in our opening hand, as long as we don't have Normality... Sorry, Normality. Yeah, Normality. As long as we don't have Normality... we get to kind of destroy everything. Sweet. It'd look a lot like that. Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of your turn, as well as a liquid bronze I don't particularly want. Or rather, a liquid bronze that I don't particularly need. As long as that doesn't draw Normality, we're fine. Smiling Moss. The merchant's card move to service now always costs 50 gold. Hopefully this is a merchant. Never mind. Good thing it wasn't as well, because I couldn't have afforded it. We'll burn the Normality instantly. My gosh, this is effective. Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. We're definitely not going to be dodging anything, so we'll take a skill potion here. I feel like most of the time we're just going to blow up the enemy in turn 1. So I'll play a Shiv, then burn the Normality, drawing 3 cards. That's what I missed out on last time, the ability to do that. Attack, attack, and then I'll Blade Dance, attacking 3 times here. Then drop a Finisher, then Storm of Steel, and... almost kill the champ in a single turn. Almost. God, if I had perfected the first floor boss, we would be on such a good run. Swift Potion, draw 3 cards as well as Doppelganger. Yeah, I think now, because I have the ability to burn Normality out of my hand, Doppelganger is fine. Just save me my turn at the end of my turn. Okay, Swift Potion as well. That's a problem, though. Can't take Snack away. It'll leave my hands really large for the Storm of Steel, but it means that most of my other cards, because they're mostly 1 cost, are particularly negatively affected by it. Does help me draw, but that's not the biggest problem for us right now. Like, if I draw a bunch and then Finisher costs 3, great. That was all useless. I could take an Orrery here, but the Orrery also does have its card selection limited because of the previous selection. the Busted Crown. There we go. Yeah, so the Orrery will only have 5 different cards offered to me. It might be Empty Cage. And if it is, it's probably remove a Regret to still possibly have my Highlander bonus. So remove the Regret for that and a Strike. Or a Regret and maybe even a Defend. I think it will be that. Unfortunately, after you beat the final boss in a cursed run, you get another curse into your deck. So if that final curse is Writhe, Normality, Parasite, Regret, or Pain, then I lose my Highlander bonus. I mean, these are most of the curses in the game, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just remove 2 defends. Yeah, I think we do. Add more curses. Might as well not mess around, just finish that one quickly. Paper Crane, enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25% less. Having the ability to apply all of... weak to all of our enemies at this point would be really good. Molten Egg, whenever you get an attack card to your deck, upgrade it. Ooh, I'll take the curse if it's offered. Neutralize. Great. Well, there goes my... there goes my Highlander bonus anyway. Oh, and we got a copy of Madness. I actually didn't really want that. Stop giving me cards! Never mind. Happy to have that one. Don't you dare give me setup. I am so glad I didn't go across. What was that whole pairing? Absolutely ridiculous. Singing Bowl, when adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. I need the... So I need to only be taking 1 damage per combat if I can swing it. Damn it. Just took 2. Yeah, because every time I leave a room, I'm losing 1 max HP. So I'm back on full HP if I lost 1 HP in the combat, then lose the max HP after the combat, which means that the Runic Dodecahedron is triggering again. I don't think we need all of the energy though, so it's not so bad. I don't really need to play that ride this turn though. I mean, we could theoretically kill the Transient here. I mean, it would have to be a really good draw for the next couple hands, but I could see it happen. That said, I'm just going to try and make sure I take no more damage in this fight as a priority. So trying not to burn those regrets. Trying to just throw them away if I have the ability. So we just lost 2 of our discard cards, so if we draw a regret in this hand, we're pretty sad about it. Oh my god, not only did we draw a regret, we drew such a poor hand. Thank you, Storm of Steel, for bailing me out of that whole situation there. So the reason I wanted to take no more damage, despite the fact that I'd already taken 2 damage in that combat, is because the next space is a rest. So I move 2 spaces, lose 2 max HP. I have my Runic Dodecahedron active again. Happy Flower, every 3 turns gain an energy, as well as an energy potion. Start upgrading the strikes, I guess. Woohoo! Giant head. This could be good. Ooh, okay, don't do this to me, game. Yeah, I drew Normality. Damn it, game. Trying to end my turn like that. Strike Storm of Steel. Well, it's Strike Finisher Storm of Steel. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. I'll also drop the Speed Potion for another Dex Potion. Piercing Whale, pre-upgraded? Sure. Pretty damn good, in fact. Come on. One attack for the backliner. Never mind. One attack for the backliner? Woo! What an awful hand. Found the attack for the backliner, though. Blood Violence, start of each combat heal for 2 HP. That is actually really, really important for us. For keeping the Runic Adhesion active. Whetstone upon pick up, upgrade to attacks. Neat. Now we only have, what, 2 more cards in the entire deck that need to be upgraded? Wild. Pantograph at the start of boss combat, heal for 25 HP. I think this boss combat's gonna go pretty damn well for me. Normality! Normality! Why must you tease me like this? I could just remove you from the deck, bud. Don't you get cocky. Don't you get cocky about the fact that you're here. Bottled Lightning on Storm of Steel just blows more things up in the early hand spit. Blade Dance in the opening hand is actually even better. Riddle with Holes! Deal 12 damage 5 times? Yes, please. Then I get to Blade Dance, triple attack from that. Then I get to Finisher. Doppelganger is actually more important than Storm of Steel here. Just because I'm not trying to kill the enemy, I'm just trying to put out a reasonable amount of damage against the enemy every single turn. Discard the Normality. I'm so pleased that worked out. I mean, we could kill the Transient this time. Halfway through their HP and we're only halfway through the fight. Getting 3 attacks pretty much each and every turn. The accuracy has been so useless. If only we'd managed to find a dead branch. This whole thing would have gotten so messy, but God, it would have been good. Almost got the kill on the Transient. Just almost. Question card. Future card awards have 1 additional card to choose from, as well as an energy potion. Yeah, sure. Oof. Well, Backstab is really good for us, but so is Unceasing Top. Unceasing Top, whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. That, Backstab, and Flash of Steel are all really good. Do I have many negatives? Many debuffs that play on me? Not really. Okay, so the orange pellets for that reason isn't particularly important. Unceasing Top, at the very least, has the ability to help me cycle through after I've played Storm of Steel. Yeah, we'll take it. I want to be able to take both Flash of Steel and Backstab, but I know that I can't. Just take the Backstab then. Take a Dagger Throw, maybe? Maybe I want to remove a card from the deck that I don't want to hit. Like Doppelganger? Because it'll stop the... It'll stop the energy miracle going on. No, I'll just take a Dagger Throw. And a Sucker Punch. Keeping the enemies weak is really important. I had Paper Crane. Backstab, shiv, shiv, shiv. Blades on shiv, shiv, shiv. Neutralize, attack, and why not go with a finisher at the very end? Ice Cream! Energy is now conserved between turns. I can't believe we got Ice Cream and the Unceasing Top in the final couple turns there. Wild. Absolutely wild as hell. I'm gonna rest here just so that I'm on max HP going into the final fight. Oh, I would have been as well, right, because the reduction. Never mind. Didn't need to do that, but I did anyway. What an exciting opening hand! Apparently, if I give the enemy negative strength and then murder them, you gave me a normality as well? Thank you for the gift. But yeah, the positive strength I gave that enemy from playing a power has been removed. Because I shackled them and then killed them, which purged their strength, like took their current strength value, which was the shackled value. It's really interesting. I don't suspect it should have worked like that, but it does. Hell yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to use both of my dex potions in this fight, so... Okay, I knew that we had to continue that one right until we got Doppelganger. And now it's just pain, regret. I mean, I can kill in pretty much any number of ways that I want at this point. And there's our final curse. 1175. What a garbage score. Okay. So we could have gotten 10 more by not taking, what was it, 3 damage? 2 damage. 2 damage in the Guardian fight. Other than that, I mean... Specifically, we did get Writhe as a curse reward from the final boss, so we weren't going to get Highlander at any point there. I guess, like, I could have avoided taking Stormsteel, Doppelganger, and Die, and then I could have had the Paupers bonus. That's a little bit extra that we could have picked up there. Not too much else I could have done. I think a large amount of the ridiculous score is going to come from people who managed to get the Courier as well as membership card, and then bought out a bunch of cards, right? Just to amp up that score. Hell, I don't even think we're going to be top 100? 88, yeah. So I've got to think about that. Anytime that I get the opportunity to get a bunch of relics, see if I can get the 2 relics that allow me to shop together for a ridiculous amount of value, combine them, and buy every single card. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.